Right, so looks like we are going to be playing HAVOC. Now HAVOC, you cannot complete the game with the trainer options. You need to be able to turn off collision detection. This is really something I remember. This is a game my friend bought, and you know, looking at the screenshots on the back, you don't blame him, especially if you ever liked Zaxxon in the arcade. Although it's nothing like Zaxxon, but we'll get onto that. In the rear port, so it says, please move your joystick forwards until any hissing in the sound you hear just about disappears. It's hard to know what they mean, but and then you get this. She's not the greatest screen, but then you get that really powerful square wave noise, which for the C64 SID chip is not the only non-random noise waveform that you can have. It's an option, one of 3. Yes, you're looking very guilty there, Jonesy. Could that be because I caught you pissing in the hallway, you little shit? Yes. I was having a nice game of Tapper there, we might have even got to the next. Anyway. So. Now I really hope these graphics are coming out nice on the camera, because they are pretty small. So, oh, I actually got a missile there. You have to get the cruise missiles. And that thing, that ball there, really messes up your handling, as does every explosion. Oh man, see look, it's just relentless. So you kind of got to get out of their way. But the blast wave from the explosions, which you cannot stop. So it's a bit like a bit of Zaxxon and Zaga Mission Over. It's a brutal game. Now, I lent my mate Punchy and Xylogon. So you can actually shoot everything. I don't know where I downloaded this disc image from, because the one on GameBase 64, I presume, is the one that Pugsy did. And that has got all the trainer options. Ooh. So it is a difficult game. But the object of the game is to stop them blue cruise missiles actually getting past you. That is what you're out there to do. That is your mission, to stop them hitting the homeland. Now the graphics are absolutely beautiful, I have to say. You know, but it is really tricky. You know, so you can cheat a bit there by going on the outside, but and the sprite masking behind the, you know, the background graphics is really good, actually, I have to say. So hang on, how long can you keep going this way? I think if too many get past you, which is the problem. See, I can't see his shadow, so I can't tell where I'm. No, now he goes over there, the little shit. But this game is an experience. It's not a great game by any means. So if you stop, so you just go on the ground, it does give you a status. Homeland destroyed. Power source destroyed. We would have died soon anyway. So that's good timing. So yeah, this game does play horribly. So it will never be a classic game like Manic Miner. The beauty of Manic Miner is not just the design of the first 8 or 10 levels, which are brilliant, they're perfect. It's almost like the first half of the game is like the best game ever. And later on, it gets really annoying because the difficulty level is just, it's ridiculous. It's not fun anymore. But this, in a way, it is kind of, I wouldn't say fun, but it's fascinating. You know, it is like the whole package. So it's the sound as well. The graphics seem like high-res colour graphics. They're not. It's just that they've done the angle 2 pixels across for every 1 pixel up to do the diagonals, which just happens to be the Commodore multicolour mode. So, you know, and the sprites are really small, but that's what gives it the epic scale for the enormous walls of the fortress that you're going through. And the sound is something else, you know, there's no music, but what sound effects are there are really atmospheric. They're really good. So, you know, back then, I inherited this game because this is the game my friend lent me while he was borrowing Punchy and Xylogon, because this is the first game he got for the C64. Maybe I wanted him to experience the first 2 games I got. But this is an early 1984 game, I think. It's not 1983 from what I remember. But either way, my games got stolen from his, you know, his school bag, and so he gave me this, and that's how I had this game. And to this day, I can't give it a 10 out of 10 or even a 9 out of 10. Not even 8 out of 10. No sir, no sir. Strike me dead if I'm lying. This is a 7 out of 10 game as a complete package back then. Today, you'll think he's shit. You'll think he's unplayable, with interesting graphics and not bad sound effects. You might even call them atmospheric. However, you're not really going to enjoy playing this game for years or even months. You'll probably give up after a few tries today if you've never tried it. But maybe if you had it back then, you might actually think, this is not that bad actually, if only I was better at the game. And then you'll realise it's not you, it's the game design.